Yo, what's up, everyone? Welcome back. Jamie here today with Dylan. AEW Dynamite March the 8th, 2023. Coming off Revolution on Sunday. Do I sound ready? Do I
don't know. Are you ready?
Are you ready for this show tonight? Because I'm not.
We're not watching.
It's a one-match card, this.
Oh, not even that, is it really? Is it just Wardlow versus... Not Wardlow, Wardlow versus
Wardlow versus Hobbs. That's the one I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, I can't wait from the Barry Hobbs one last time. Oh, Wardlow.
Yeah, true. Well, he won the ring 1 week ago, and now he's cashing in, or whatever you want to call it. But we'll get into that later, because we're going to talk about the pay-per-view as well. But tonight's card's so important, I didn't even make the graphic for it, like I was telling you before, so I had to put two together to make an actual layout. Like usually, you know, they're all over Twitter, aren't they, with these graphics? You see MJF in the bottom corner and all this, but not tonight.
Oh my god, I don't know. It's that thing again, isn't it? With this
yeah, it is. I'm just waiting for CM Punk. I mean, we've got FTR back, which we'll talk about later. I'm just waiting for CM Punk. The Storyline Wrestler says, my prediction tonight, Ruby and Saraya and Tony are going to continue their feud with Baker and Jamie after they attack Skye Blue. Yeah, we'll talk about that match later. And I seen online it's Women's International Women's Day or whatever.
Yeah.
And there's only still one match announced for the women. You couldn't even give two women for tonight. No, not two women matches. No.
I didn't know. I didn't even get wasn't even like an email popping up in my works. A newsletter saying, "Hey, it's International Women's Day." You know, everyone be cool and all that.
But AEW can't give us more than one match.
They don't even do Rampage anymore, do they?
Well, then again, we don't even keep up with Rampage, so.
Yeah, but they do advertise the matches, and I don't see any women's matches from what I remember.
Oh yeah, when
Excalibur just Cardell's crying. I buy all these expensive outfits and they won't be on TV.
Well, good news. Apparently, Chris Statlander's coming back very soon, so hopefully she beats
Jade.
A lot
of I think it's John Silver's post them. I've seen on Twitter. You know, when they're doing bowling and stuff.
Oh yeah. Hobbs wins by bringing out the belt. It's just no way a wrestler would leave a belt in a ring at night. Oh yeah, do you hear about this? Wardlow got his luggage stolen, didn't there? He got the belt stolen and his clothes or something like that.
Yeah, I saw that on Twitter. You think he's gonna get in a hot tub and start calling the police and saying, "Find my belt"? Is Jericho gonna start rolling around with the TNT title? I stole it.
Yeah, well, Jericho's even worse because he lost the belt, didn't he? He misplaced it. Wardlow got his card broken into and got it stolen.
That actually depressed me when I saw it. I'm like, why would you do that to Wardlow? He's a lovely fella.
I wonder if he gets well, it'll still be the same design, I'm guessing. They won't redesign it that quick, would they?
They probably have 2 or 3 of them, don't
they? Yeah, but when was the last time it got it was Scorpio Skye, wasn't it? The last guy who redesigned it, the TNT title.
No, didn't Darby change it back?
He changed it back, yeah, but I mean, whenever someone would win it for a while, they always changed the colours of it or whatever, didn't they?
Yeah. Maybe I think it's. Do anyone care about the TNT title? Joe's not got it. Joe's not got it anymore. It's not.
I mean, it's up over the All Atlantic title. I'd say that at least.
I don't know. At least Oranges. At least they're not playing hot potato with it like they are with the TNT title.
Yeah, true. Especially if it changed hands tonight. Well, which we'll get to. I hope it does, though. I think Hobbs should have the title by now. Wardlow's had it 2 times now.
Yeah, but I feel like the feud should be a bit longer. I think it's his first time, isn't it?
Yeah, Wardlow with the title. Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
I just hate that fucking Sonic ring thing. It looks like one of those seat things that women, the seat thing that women use when they're pregnant.
Oh yeah, or a hemorrhoid thing or whatever.
Yeah, the hemorrhoid thing. I think that's what it is. Yeah. I wouldn't know.
Let's start with these matches tonight. And starting off, which was talked about just then, All Atlantic Championship: Orange Cassidy versus Jay Lethal for the 3rd time in the space of a month or 2.
Gangbusters, apparently.
Yeah, it was ratings, but that was the lead-in from Big Bang. So I don't think you could really say, it drew anything when it's the first match on your show and people are still there from the last show, you know what I mean?
No, the Young Bucks seem to, bask in that glory, as they say.
They do. Darby Allin versus Orange Cassidy, please. We haven't seen that match before, have we? Orange versus Darby. I don't think we have.
If we have, I don't remember.
No.
Why has it not happened? If you're not going to give Darby... what? I was literally thinking this earlier day, where is Darby? What is Darby doing? Is Darby resting? Is Darby okay? Is he not shooting up a school? That's all I want to know.
Well, last time we saw him, he lost to Joe, didn't he? That was the last time. Yeah, and that was only 2-3 weeks ago.
And then we haven't seen Sting in a while.
Yeah, true. Well, I'm guessing they're saving Sting till Double or Nothing, maybe. Unless they have him wrestle a TV match or something.
Yeah, but why would you save Sting? Like he's not the Undertaker. Okay.
No, but he's like, isn't he in his 60s now, Sting?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like he's not the Undertaker, so like, don't save him for matches. Like you don't even really use him, but like have him out there with Darby or like have him doing something. Like maybe
True.
like, when's his contract up? Is his contract not soon up?
I'm not sure. Was it 2020 or 21? It was 21, wasn't it? Or no, was it 20? I don't even remember anymore. Time's just
During the
fucking...
pandemic.
Yeah, so it was 2020 now, wasn't it?
Yeah, so like how long did he sign for? 4 years.
I think it was 3, innit? Is it 3 or 4? It might be up at the end of this year, maybe.
Yeah. No. So like I don't know why you would keep him at home if his contract's going up soon. When you want to try and keep using him.
And he said in an interview that his last match ain't going to be against Darby. I think I read that somewhere. So they're not going to go down that road, apparently.
Well, I wouldn't have them wrestle each other anyway.
True, but what would his final match be? You wouldn't do a tag team again, would you? I wouldn't. But then again, a singles, I don't know, at his age.
Then again, I'd have him. I wouldn't have him in AEW doing his last match. I'd try and get that Undertaker match going.
Oh, that's long gone. No, we're not getting that match. No, that's dead and buried at this point. Undertaker says he's done as well. I don't think Undertaker's gonna wrestle again.
I don't know. Never say never.
True.
Yeah.
I've been hearing Darby Allin turning heel soon. I
How
don't know.
would
Darby...
heel Darby Allin work? Would he just be more edgy?
I guess maybe. I don't know.
Would he start throwing like nails in the kid's face instead of vodka?
I guess it depends who he's attacking. If he just goes after like baby faces, I guess it would, I don't know.
I don't see Darby as like Darby's too much of a big baby face. You know what I mean?
Yeah, especially with Sting as well. He's not going to turn heel with Sting as his manager or whatever.
Yeah. However, his dad, as we say.
Yeah, his dad. Jamie Thunder Rosa is almost ready to come back too. Oh yeah, she was. What was it? A few weeks ago when she was backstage when she was talked about, didn't we?
Well, she was hiding in the bathroom with Tona.
I didn't know. But yeah, bring her back. Thunder Rosa's great, man.
Tony Khan, not Tony Stoll. Or Travana. I had to clarify.
Oh, yeah, we completely went off track. Who do you think is winning this match? Orange Cassidy or Jay Lethal?
Wait, did we even like?
This is the first match of the show. We just went off on a. I don't know what we were talking about. Yeah, this match.
Anyway,
oh yeah, it was Darby. That was it. Darby versus Orange. That's where we went off from.
Yeah.
Orange Cassidy's winning.
Darby would beat Orange. Oh wait, we're talking about that match.
Yeah, Orange Cassidy's gonna beat.
Yeah, because they're gonna lead into like another fucking feud with all best friends. Oh, I hate it.
Next match we got John Silver and Alex Reynolds versus Moxley and Claudio tag team match.
Woo! So I've heard this one before. This one's gonna be absolutely bloody stupid.
I know. And the thing is, I'm a fan of 3 of these guys. Well, not Moxley so much anymore. I'm still a fan, but I'm just sick of seeing him, you know what I mean? But I'm just not hyped about this match. I don't know why.
I'm so happy Alex makes into that count. Because I think Alex is so underappreciated. I really do.
Yeah, he really is.
You know what I mean? Because like John's got the limelight. John's very good. John's got that power up and everything. He looks sick. But like, you don't sleep on Alex. Alex can do moves. Alex is quiet, but he'll talk when he needs to. That's what I like about Alex. But like Casserole, I hate his stupid face. Oh, MJF is definitely feuding with him for one match just to bury him. Because he mentioned that in the press conference.
Maybe. Mox gets the win over Silver. Yeah, I think there's no way Mox is losing again after being beat on Sunday. So
I don't know. Like, if he's turning heel, doesn't he need to lose to then? But then again, like, he's just gonna attack him anyway whether he wins.
Yeah, he's just gonna attack her. Yeah, and try and make him bleed. In a Moxley special attack before the match.
Hangman's gonna come out because this feud is not over.
True, unless they just distance Hangman from it and he just goes on to MJF, which we'll talk about in a bit because they sort of teased, didn't they, in that media scrum or whatever you call it. Future opponents.
I think Adam Cole over Adam Page.
Yeah, because Cole's not got a storyline going right now, as he's supposed to be coming back. Is it tonight or next week? I don't know, but I think it's next week when that reality show starts, then after Dynamite.
Yeah, so I'd say so.
But yeah, I think Moxley and Claudio are going to win this one.
Mate, yeah, I hate it. It's stupid. Because then what you're building up to, what's the next pay-per-views are, it's Double or Nothing, isn't it?
Yeah, that's 3 months away, though, isn't
That's 3 months away, so like who you built, like the only thing I can see you building up to, CM Punk should be ready by Double or Nothing, shouldn't he?
Yeah, he should. I don't know if he'll have a match, but he definitely should be back by then, I think.
Yeah, I think he'll have a I think he'll come out, beat the shit out of Olivier.
I think Don Callis wants Omega versus Konosuke at Dynamite soon. Oh yeah, apparently Don Callis was teasing and Omega's going singles again because they lost the trios titles, didn't they? So
yeah, that'll be the best move. I had this argument with Nathan why I'm disliking Kenny, and it's hard to explain to him because he's not watching AEW, which is, the right move to make. To be honest, I should really.
Yeah, it's not a good
I
product right now.
I wouldn't have fun like this with Jamie, would I?
Yeah, true.
So yeah.
Michael Myers post though. Yeah, it's Halloween 2018. I need to get more of them. But yeah, what was you saying, Dylan? Omega.
Yeah. So maybe I'll start enjoying Omega again because he is talented. It's just sometimes his promo's a bit off. Like when he's the heel and he's doing.
Yeah, I prefer him as a face, but then again, like Don Callis is a heel, really, and I don't think Don Callis would work as a face. So, Hassan, welcome to the stream.
Like I just think that Kenny needs to like be more serious when he's the heel. You know what I mean? Not do like all this dopey shit. You know what I mean? Like he does.
Well, last time we saw him was with Young Bucks, wasn't he? He was trying to impersonate Triple H with the handlebar fucking mustache and all that.
Yeah, I like that. I thought that looked good. Like I didn't think of Triple H. No.
I did. That's the first thing I thought of, especially him being champion as well at that time.
Right, were you thinking if you were in that ring, you'd be like, "Wait, I've got this. No, I got a problem." That Triple H handlebar mustache.
How come Bray Wyatt is on the wall? Technically, he is. Which side is it? I met Bray Wyatt. The photos somewhere. I don't know which one it is, but technically Bray Wyatt's on the wall.
I think it's too high up on your head's
Yeah, it probably is, but I think it's my profile picture on YouTube.
I think it should be taken down and put away.
No, I'm still a fan of the guy. It's just this storyline's complete shit, and I'm not afraid to admit it. Like, it is shit. It started off great, and it's just, where the fuck's it going? I don't know. No one knows.
Told you, man, why would you suddenly start mentioning, like, all these past things? You know what I mean? When he comes out, and his first thing he says in his promo was, I don't want to be that guy anymore.
Yeah.
And then he starts leading into he's going to be that guy again. It's like have us have a storyline where he's not that guy. I'm sorry, we're going off because,
Today's today's National Women's Day, and like we mentioned before, still wanted one women's match for the show. They couldn't, give 2 women's matches for this day, but, that's
hey, well, I bet you the women's match is the main event. Tony's like, hey, women main event. Like, it's Skye fucking blue.
Yeah, if they do that, that's just asking for trouble. Bobby Lashley and Bray feud is confusing and awful. Yeah, it really is. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Why. Well, Brock said no. I don't blame Brock for saying no.
Yeah, Brock went, that looks like absolute dog shit. No. And then Bobby's like, well, I guess I'll do it since you don't want to fight me anymore, you big baby bitch.
The good thing that might come out of it if they reunite the Hurt Business with MVP and all that would be really good. But then again, it's like, what is Bray? I don't even know. Is Bray Wyatt teaming up with Uncle Howdy now? I don't know what the fuck's going on. I really don't.
I don't get it. Like from what I can tell, it's like Uncle Howdy's trying to get him to be part of the family or be himself. Be fucking the Fiend again by attacking all these people and causing them to go to that mile. Then it's like that's just such a terrible thing that just makes no sense. When you attack Bray. You know what I mean?
He attacks him one week, and then the next week he's helping him win the match. And I don't want to talk about that Mountain Dew match anymore because that was just ridiculous. Oh my god, pitch black match. How was your week? And then the AEW Revolution last Sunday. Yeah, we're going to talk about the pay per view in a bit. We're just going through tonight's card. Could have asked Edge and Balor. I'm really a fan of Judgment Day. At first I wasn't, especially Dominic as well. Like,
he's coming to his own. He's coming to that.
Yeah.
When that video was released when he was prepping for Royal Rumble, that was some of the funniest shit.
Oh yeah, with Rhea Ripley.
Can I get down, mummy? Can I get down, mummy? Don't go up to the top rope. You want to get eliminated? Like, class. They don't teach that anymore. They don't teach that level.
No, especially not in this company. Going from something like that to this, we got Chris Jericho, Daniel Garcia, and Sammy Guevara versus Top Flight and AR Fox trios match. So, yeah.
I don't know.
Next from the prison yard, yeah, man. He did hard time.
He let out to make prison wine.
The only thing that could come out of this, right? Literally, Jericho's team should lose, and then they just turn on Jericho and just end this shit.
Maybe, yeah, but because I'm shocked that the elite. Well, what happened with the elite at Revolution or US?
Oh yeah.
It's the will anyway. So I thought like, oh, then they're gonna build up to that feud. But I'm guessing like Tony Khan's being smart businessman and keeping those two things as
I have a theory, which I think it still might happen, because they released the Double or Nothing poster the other day, and you've got like the Jericho's faction and you got the Elite on there as well. And don't they always do the Stadium Stampede match at Double or Nothing? So what if it's the Elite versus Jericho's group Stadium Stampede or some shit like that?
The third fucking time.
Yeah, because every year it's been Jericho involved, hasn't it, in that match?
I don't know.
I don't want to see it. I'm just trying to guess where they're going with it.
It's never been built up properly. It's always like been spurred the moment last minute. Because I want it to be built up properly, so that then the shit can hit the fan backstage. Because that's what's gonna happen. Egos are gonna fucking clash.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't think because it's such a short period of time for them to get the match done and dusted, but like it gets set up like 2 weeks before the pay-per-view or whatever. The egos don't clash as much. So it needs a good 3 or 4 weeks, and then they start.
Yeah, and then we're just gonna sit back and read the reports of all the backstage drama.
Yeah, because you could like I love it because the Young Bucks are gonna be crying to Dave. And Chris Jericho's just gonna be doing it on his own podcast. He's gonna be going everywhere and talking about it.
But Jericho's been one of Dave's sources for a while as well, so maybe Dave's gonna have to choose a side. He's known Jericho for longer, but Young Bucks' name moves after him and all this, so I don't know. FTR's coming tonight for a promo. Yeah, I hope. It seems like we'll talk about it later, but FTR versus the Guns, and hopefully FTR get the titles. Hopefully.
Oh, when's that? Is that I can't be for the wolf and that. They've got to have a special coming up soon or something.
Yeah, true. Especially FTR's contracts are up in April, aren't they? So
something's happening next month.
Yeah.
It's WrestleMania's that month as well, isn't it? April.
The 1st of April, yeah.
Oh yeah, no, then no.
No, yeah, I thought you meant like they would put the titles on FTR around WrestleMania. Yeah, they're not going WWE.
No, I mean,
anyway, they might potentially leave AEW.
I mean, I thought like maybe.
You thought there was enough time for him to show up at Mania?
No, I didn't mean that at all.
Oh, right.
I meant, I thought they were gonna put a pay-per-view like a week before WrestleMania.
Oh, to count a program.
Yeah. But I no, because it's like literally at the start of the month.
Yeah, true.
It'll be like 2 weeks, and it's like, well, granted, there is a bill for this match, but there is not a bill for the storyline, really. Well, there is, but I mean, it's been like a stop and go kind of situation with these guys. It's like, can we just have it started now? Can we just, engine warmed up now? I'm in the back seat. I'm buckled up. Can we fucking go for this ride, please?
Decimo, welcome to the stream. Do you like go-home shows more leading to the pay-per-view or the first show after pay-per-views? I feel like watching the new feuds form, the go-home shows are boring. I'm a mix on both. Like, a good go-home show gets you hyped for the pay-per-view, but at the same time, if it's bad, then you're like, well, pay-per-view ain't going to be that good.
Yeah, to me, it always depends on both the feud that's happening and then the match itself at the pay-per-view. To lead towards which one I'm going to enjoy,
but also the shows after it can be exciting as well, because like you said, the new feuds sometimes happen, or
like we always say with WrestleMania, like the Raw after WrestleMania is like one of the best it's ever gets, because you have everyone from like around the world still there
in that smaller arena instead of WrestleMania,
and you got all like everyone British chants go in, whatever other chants go in, stuff like that, and,
You think AEW heading into Japan or next year? They still need to come over here to the UK. Apparently they're doing a London show this year, but they've said nothing about it. So I don't know about that.
Yeah. Mr. Snowman's busy.
He is busy.
He's probably waiting for winter so he can, play around with the snow.
There's been rumours AEW heads to... Oh yeah, there was rumours, weren't there? Apparently Forbidden Door 2 is going to be in Japan. They were the rumours. In the Tokyo Dome, apparently.
God. That might actually be better for us because that'll be earlier in the morning. Won't that be like better time?
Yeah, true, but I don't know because last year I did not care for Forbidden Door because I didn't know half the wrestlers and he didn't tell us who they were. That was the whole.
But now we know. Now we know. Now we know 4 or 5 of them.
4 or 5, yeah, but are they going to be on the show though?
I don't know, Jamie. I just know 4.
I don't know. If it's Ospreay versus Omega, I'll watch that.
I won't. Fuck that match ever again. Never again.
Because Ospreay will probably win this time. Well, he has to if you think about it.
Yeah,
if
but when
Omega wins again,
when New Japan Stardom's there, WrestleMania, and he loses there, and Forbidden Door is a nothing real promo, a pay per view. Realistically, it's not really like that. First idea of it's really cool, but when it's just going to be repeatedly against New Japan, it's like there's nothing forbidden about it. You do shit with New Japan all the fucking time.
Yeah, true. I was kind of worn off a little bit now on it. Forbidden Door kind of stuff.
It's not like they do shit with them. They did shit with them quite before Forbidden Door, but like it was never like that whole half the roster coming.
I mean, I'll never diss. The concept is good that they're working with other companies. That is a good, it is good that they're doing that.
I think this was gonna be shit if they had the balls and stones and Tony Khan had the fucking the non-melted had a melted brain, or he wasn't frozen solid with the snow. He would try and talk to Triple H and go, listen, Hunter.
That ain't happening.
My main man would put the hand up.
We're not doing this conversation because it'll go for 20 minutes and I can't bother with it.
I thought you wanted to go for 20 minutes.
Well, yeah, but I guess we've only been on for 20 minutes. I thought I've been on for longer. What did WWE have to gain from it? They gained nothing.
Yeah, but like, what do you need to gain? It's good for the fans. Like, it's just a good thing to do.
Yeah, it's good for the fans, but then
and they do gain stuff, like not as much as like a smaller company like AEW would, but you also like have to remember, like, you get a lot of goodwill with the fans. You may create some connections with these wrestlers who you may not be able to in case their contracts. It's a good way to scout talent. You know what I mean? Vice versa for AEW. Like, I think you're thinking of it as way towards like WWE literally gain nothing because they have everything. I'm like, but then that doesn't mean they can't do something good like this. You know what I mean? Just because they got everything.
No, yeah, they could do it. It's just in terms of like, business wise and stuff, I don't think it's going to be a profit for them, really, per se, is it?
It would be, actually.
It's not going to sell more than WrestleMania, is it?
I think
Rumble.
No, I don't
think it would, because we're underestimating how many people know. Like, it's only most of the hardcore wrestling fans who know about other companies. Most of the casuals just follow WWE, don't
I know. But like, you're forgetting that you're getting those WWE fans coming over to watch this product.
It's not confirmed, though, is it? They might not be interested. Like us with New Japan, that didn't make us go and watch New Japan, did it, last year?
No, I'm not saying going to watch AEW. I mean going to watch the pay-per-view. Like, it will do those numbers.
Maybe, yeah.
Like,
nothing would sell more than WrestleMania? No way. No way. No way. WrestleMania's 2 nights and it's what, 50,000 people per night.
And you literally pay for 4 shows. Like, there is not like 1 night ticket, is there? Oh, I guess there's like a 1 or 2 night ticket, isn't there? But like,
yeah, I guess.
But multiple shows.
Yeah.
And then they count the Raw sales and I think the SmackDown sales along with,
Well, yeah, because it's a package deal, isn't it?
Yeah, so they count like all those
but ones. Even if they didn't do that, there's no way Double or Nothing, even in crowd size alone, never mind business wise, they're not going to outsell WrestleMania. Maybe a smaller pay per view, but WrestleMania is the biggest show for WWE. There's been 39 of them every year.
Yeah, and they constantly become like the best selling. Like,
yeah, I think this one's the biggest selling as well, like the most tickets and already. So
yeah, but how many of those tickets are like those 50 pounds like up in the fucking rafters and they can't see shit?
Yeah, but it's also in Hollywood, isn't it? So the price is more.
Stadiums are like the worst fucking place.
Yeah, you'd have to have binoculars, wouldn't you, or something to actually see all the way up there.
Yeah,
like I get screens everywhere.
I get you got screens everywhere, but like, A, it's really open. B, I don't like being like an open area like that. Like, it's just like, oh.
Yeah, and even for the show itself, the sound of the crowd, like with an arena, it keeps it in, doesn't it? But when it's open air, it just.
Daly's place really did it quite well, actually, didn't it? When they had that open arena, I don't know.
Yeah, but Daly's place, it was more.
It was very small.
It was a different setup, wasn't it? Like,
it was very small, very cramped.
Yeah, very small as well. But yeah, back to this match card. We're gonna hear from Ricky Starks after winning over Jericho on Sunday. I don't know where to go with Ricky from here. As long as it's not Jericho again, I'll be happy.
Jericho's a triple threat match, so he's clearly not.
Oh yeah, true. But that wouldn't stop him from having 2 segments, though. But yeah, hopefully that means it's not Jericho anymore.
Just thinking, like, who?
Because they can't revisit the MJF thing already. It's too early for that. I don't think they can. TNT title's already occupied. Right now, anyway.
Yeah, we'll see him go for the Atlantic.
MJF versus Starks. Storyline wrestling, he only just did that like 2-3 months ago. I think it's too early.
Up for the FTW title?
Seems like a downgrade though, doesn't it? Going from I know Jericho, like, but still Jericho to going back to Hook. That seems like,
Yeah, I guess. Like who could he feud with? Like Kenny Omega
maybe if Kenny's the heel, yeah,
or Hobbs?
yeah.
Even if he wasn't the heel, like
That's
Starks
actually a good
Kenny.
prediction. Maybe, yeah, Omega versus Starks. Maybe, yeah, I could see that.
They both probably will be eventually vying for that title against MJF. So there's some stuff there. So
yeah, we've seen that Wardlow's car got broken into, man. That's a shame, that. But hopefully, well, like Dylan said, they got a few titles, haven't they? So they'll be all right in that sense, at least. But
I hope they catch the guy as well, because that's.
Yeah, definitely.
I could hear Wardlow being like, "Fuck, hi."
Imagine the guy actually saw Wardlow, like, fucking hell, like, shit, I'm breaking into this guy's car, like, he's not a small dude, is he?
Belt, you don't go, shit, son. Here we go again.
Starks versus Hook, no. Yeah, I agree. I don't want to see Starks versus Hook. Not at this point, anyway. I think Omega. I think that would be a good shout. I think that would be good. Get him away from the Young Bucks as well.
Yeah, I'm trying to make what other singles, like maybe Darby Allin again. If Ricky Starks is saying, I'm ready to fight. Who wants to take me on next?
Jungle Boy, because he won against Christian, didn't he?
Yeah, but I'm
assuming that feud's done.
Yeah, but like, is he done with Luchasaurus?
Well, he didn't. I don't know if is he injured still, or I don't know.
Is he injured? I didn't know. I thought he was just out because.
I don't know. Maybe. Starks versus Malachi Black. That could be good, but then he's outnumbered, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a trio. So who's going to back him up? Like Action?
Yeah, they're right. Yeah, you're right. They got the belts. Yeah, that ain't happening. They're the trios champions, aren't they? So.
Yeah, I thought you're going to try and like tape together a trios. Group.
Unless they do Action Andrade and someone else with Ricky. Hook, yeah, maybe Hook, Action and Ricky. I don't want to see that though. Just throwing shit at the wall, that's what we're doing.
No, I think I got it with Kenny, funny enough.
Yeah, I think that would be good.
I do call quite a lot though. I will be honest.
But now it's up to the snowman, innit? What's the snowman got planned?
I'm Mr. White Christmas.
Here's the only women's match for tonight: Ruby Soho versus Skye Blue. Ruby Soho's a heel now as well.
It might just be the UK version, because I know sometimes that we have different days.
But even if the point still stands every week, can we get more than one woman match, please?
The point to stand. Absolutely. This is an absolute fucking shame.
This is gonna be a squash as well, because Ruby's gonna win. She just turned heel.
Yeah, then they're gonna spray parade, and then fucking
Jamie Hayter will come out, and then they'll confront Ruby.
Yeah, and what you do, and then it's like. I'm sat here like, no, Ruby should have been on her own and slapped both of them and be like, no, I'm going for the title, bitch. Don't leave no one. I'm going for the title.
I mean, it makes sense in the terms of history, because Hayter and Britt were bitches to Ruby, weren't they, like a year or so ago? But
at the same time, it's Tony, Storm, and Saraya. Like,
it's just literally they're all from WWE. That's the only connected thing right there, isn't it?
Storm in WWE?
Yeah.
Well, that's one of the best calls that Vince ever made when it comes to the women's division.
Well, apparently she stopped going. Apparently she stopped showing up. She just refused to go, I think, or something like that. So they fired her.
Well, I don't blame her also, because someone has sticky hands over there.
Yeah, true. Ruby and Skye looks like a storyline segment match ending quick with no commercials. Yeah, that's a shame as well. It's the only women's match for tonight, and it's probably not going to go that long. So
yeah, you got someone like Skye Blue, who could probably be a good, mid-carder. You know what I mean? You build her, if she competes, But one woman match, what more do you want? You've got one. You could have none.
I guess one's better than none, I guess, but still.
At least WWE tries to put one or two, women's segments on the leaves, if not matches.
True, and also, well, especially Charlotte versus Rhea, that's could be a main event of WrestleMania Night 1, potentially.
It is.
Oscar versus Bianca. Trish and Lita are back now as well. They're going to team up with Becky Lynch against Damage Control.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
There's 3 women's matches already.
Well, Ronda Rousey, isn't she going to have something with them?
Not yet, but she might. She might. They ain't confirmed anything
They might
yet.
have a match night 2, those two.
Maybe.
If not against each other, a tag match, if they're still a team.
Yeah, true. But
look,
I'm hoping this doesn't.
We got 4, 5, 6 good matches with women. And it doesn't even look like they're fucking trying. And you've got at
true.
least a half decent roster of women, Tony. And yet your fucking snowman-filled fucking brain refuses to stop playing with Kenny and the Young Bucks and fucking jerking off whoever you are backstage. God damn.
Well, hopefully we get Chris Statlander back soon, and that'll be an improvement at least, because she's been
Like,
like
do
8
we care?
months, isn't it?
Do we still care though? Like, it's been how many months?
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Like, we keep
That's the
saying it,
problem.
like, it is the momentum is there. Can she get us back to that height? Like, that's
Well, she's talented enough. It's just the booking, isn't it? Like, if she's
that's
allowed the
challenge.
opportunity.
That's what she's now got to go into. Like, I feel really sorry for her because I do like her. I will still be a fan. But will I be as, backing her up as I would when she was fighting Ruby, that title shot?
I think you can get back to that point. It just depends on how she's presented, like I said.
Well, you're gonna need to have,
Georgia.
You're gonna need at least 2-3 more women's matches a week to build that up, because you can't just be throwing Statland down my throat every week, because I'll get sick of her. I need something else to break it up, and you can't do it every other week. You know what I mean?
Jade Cargill, where are you? Jade versus Jamer. I don't think they're gonna do champion versus champion yet. Do you?
Yeah.
Jade versus Jamer.
Yeah, if anyone should be Jade, it should be Jamer. Oh, Britt.
See, yeah, that would be good, but I feel like they're waiting for Chris to come back and she beats Jade. Because you know what Tony's like, we're not changing plans, and that was apparently the original idea last year.
Yeah, but then what has he been doing with Jade?
Nothing, which is what we've seen, right? She just beats jobbers every week or whatever, and that's it.
So then, he's gone, right, well, is he just like, is that why she's not there? He ran out of jobbers. So like,
well, yeah, he's ran out of jobbers. So like, well, I'll keep you off TV for a few weeks, and then when Chris comes back. And that leads us to the main event of tonight. The only match I'm looking forward to: Wardlow versus Powerhouse Hobbs for the TNT Championship. Wardlow just won it on Sunday, but at the same time, I want Hobbs to win, so it's kind of hard to, I don't want the TNT title being hot potato, but I don't know.
It seems to be this. It's hot potato with, two legit people you want to see have it.
Yeah.
But I also, as much as I care about Hobbs, I haven't had the build enough to care for him to win the title.
Yeah, true. He literally came out last week, didn't he, in the ladder match, and before that, we hadn't seen him in ages.
So, I would I'm going with Wardlow.
I'm gonna go with Hobbs, even though it kind of devalues the title a little bit, keep changing hands, but
like we've said, like, it's really cool to have the title change hands, multiple times, and on like house shows and shit like that. But when
not in the space of 5 days.
Yeah, but when it's so piss poorly managed like this, once or twice a year, have it change over after fight, like someone just having it for like a day or two. Yeah, that can happen. That's a cool thing.
Yeah, true.
It seems like you do it so frequently. To say that you don't, and then for me to be like,
the past few months like as well. When it Darby and then Joe, and then Darby and then Joe, and then Wardlow and now Hobbs.
Not even that. You go back 2 years ago. Cody, then Sammy, then Cody again. And then Dustin was defending it for him.
Oh yeah, and then Scorpio won it after that.
So it's like, you are playing hot potato with this title more than you should.
True.
Heaven forbid you ever do that with the fucking world title. Jesus.
Yeah, I have a feeling he hasn't done that just yet. I'm gonna go with Hobbs though. I feel like it's time to push Hobbs. Like seriously, like a potential push, like consistent. So.
What you gonna do with what you gonna do with either of them?
Well, Joe comes out and costs Wardlow the title. There we go.
And then you move Wardlow to ROH. I'm still not gonna watch ROH.
Maybe I'm not either, but
No, I'm just telling Tony. I'm telling Tony.
Yeah, that's what he's trying to do, and he's trying to build up ROH.
If you had CM Punk, I may have to put down that £5.
Oh yeah, true, but well then again, I guess Punk would do an ROH match, wouldn't he? It seems to love his time there and stuff. I think
he much prefer to work at ROH. Wouldn't have to work with so many children.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, I don't think the heat between him and Eddie is too real. Like, there's probably heat, but I don't think it's like animosity where to the level of which it was like Kenny and that. I don't think it's anywhere near there.
True. I think AEW ratings this week could be 700,000. Looks like a chill card and segment. Yeah, true. You'd feel like the ratings would be up from the pay per view, wouldn't you? Like the hype, but judging from this card, I don't know. I'd go with like 800,000 maybe. I don't know.
I'm just saying it, man. His brain melted a little bit for Revolution, but like suddenly it started freezing again.
Yeah,
Revolution
true.
has some good the Revolution was all okay. It was some good stuff.
Yeah,
You know,
which
it
we
was
need to
Elvis
talk about
Starlight,
next.
Elvis Likes, and we'll get into that.
Well, we'll also start now because that's all the matches for tonight. Which, you know, like we said, the card's not. I mean, apart from the main event, which I'm guessing it would be the main event.
I agree. I think this is going to do, you know, around the 700,000.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe,
you know,
maybe peak at 750, 7.
Obviously, they'll have the lead in from Big Bang, but that doesn't count, really, does it?
Yeah. And then you got like whatever's coming after it.
Hmm.
Which I can't wait for all that because it's going to show. Like, because they think, oh, we're going to have like a big rating because they have a big rating at the end of the show.
Oh yeah,
right?
and it's just going to drop
have all
even
access,
more.
it's going to drop even more, and they're not going to have anything. They're going to have a few. They're going to have like 100,000 for the access show, whatever. I'm betting. Like that's my predictions. Like Tony's going to really need to step his game.
The Skye Blue match isn't doing it for me. You could have had that on Rampage. True. Yeah, I mean, it seems like a squash match.
Who would you have Ruby go against? Like, who would you have? Like, would you have Jamie fight someone for, you know?
You don't even need to fight anyone. Just announce a segment. Ruby Soho explains her actions. There you go.
I'd have two. I'd have a match in this segment, but a different match. Then Ruby has you know what I mean?
Yeah, true. But we're forgetting one thing: Tony can't announce more than one women's segment or match, can I? So
I think he's scared of the women in a sense. You know how looks like he's dead shy with the women.
Yeah, don't go for the awkward hugs with the women, does he?
But no, he does. You saw him kind of hug Tony Storm, remember?
Oh yeah, I remember Nyla Rose just pushing him off. Like, nope.
Where's Nyla Rose?
Again, exactly. That's the problem with this company. People just disappear. Again, Karu Shida as well. Where's Shida? I don't fucking know where Shida is. No idea.
Where did Shaq go after that ambulance?
That was a mystery ambulance. Yeah, he's disappeared. But yeah, let's talk about Revolution. The first match was Ricky Starks beating Jericho. I know you didn't watch it. I watched some of it. And the stipulation was JS is banned from ringside. But Guevara just comes out. No. Yeah, and it's like, okay. So it meant nothing.
Because I was like you. I'm like, oh, what's going to happen? That's because I was skipping through it. I was thinking, what's going to happen? And then Sammy comes out. I'm like, oh, okay. Then actually Andrade attacks. I'm like, whatever. And he has the baseball bat. I'm like, for the love of God. Tell me if you've seen this one before. I was playing bingo here.
Yeah, Jericho bingo.
I mean, I was like, is someone going to be in the crowd wearing a mask?
Oh my God! Not again.
Have the hat on, so you knew it was you knew it was fucking
Jake Hager.
Jake Hager, yeah. Like, oh my God.
Skye Blue's still in development, still not improving much. I like her, but I guess Tony wants her in the spotlight as a jobber. Yeah, I guess she could be like you said. That's how you would develop, though.
Like, surely she's being called up from
be that underdog character.
Yeah.
But yeah, thankfully my prediction last week didn't come true. I thought Jericho was going to do a swerve and win the match, but hopefully this is the end of the Jericho Ricky Starks feud. Hopefully.
Well, I think Starks made that clear during the scrum.
You know, yeah, true. Yeah.
I mean,
he's beat him twice now, so you can't do any more.
That was really nice scene. I think Ricky Starks on that scrum. I think he's a really good guy to have in those media presence. I mean, very talented.
Next match, Jungle Boy beat Christian in an actual buried alive match. I don't think it would be, but you had to push him inside the casket.
Yeah, this was a good match. I quite liked it.
It was good. I don't know if this. I feel this is the end of the feud.
Oh yeah, but, hopefully this is the end of Jungle Boy. It's just Jack Perry.
Maybe. Yeah, I guess you need to drop
he didn't come out in the loincloth and outfit, did he?
No, he still had the because they were both dressed inside the Street Fighter attire, weren't they?
Yeah. So the music, I think, is because Tony's a fucking idiot and decided to buy that song.
Yeah, he's already paid for it now, hasn't he? I guess, but
yeah, so it's gonna be really awkward to have that. Like I guess that. But then again, Tony's full of fucking money, apparently. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Thank you, father.
We'll talk about it when we get to it, actually. But yeah, did you hear that end bit when he put Christian inside the casket and it just fell?
We were joking about that. It's just imagine Christian. They go, Jesus Christ,
that was a big drop.
Jesus. Oh, that was so good. Oh, and that was quite a fight. But I was getting sick of the Lobos as well because Christian just relies on them too much.
True.
But that's the thing that he relies on a lot. Him and fucking MJF. Jericho. I don't know what it is. I'm not a fan of it. Mostly because as a man, I go, oh, feel that.
When is Blood and Guts? Isn't that before or after Double or Nothing? It was a TV special, wasn't it, last year?
Jamie, I do not care because it's Blood and Guts every fucking night on this show.
Yeah, especially with Moxley, which we'll talk about in a bit. Oh my god!
If Moxley does a Blood and Guts show, it doesn't fucking bleed. I'll be fucking shocked.
Next match, House of Black beat the Elite for the trios titles. Didn't watch it, but a lot of super kicks, a lot of flips. But I'm glad House of Black won.
Yep, glad House of Black won. Even happier that the Elite lost. Still don't care about trios.
Nope, still don't care about trios. But I'll care a little bit more now that it's not the Elite, but still,
I still don't care. Like, House of Black is cool. I like the figures they're coming out with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that'd be nice. Julia looks sick. Her entrance was good.
Jamie Hayter won the triple threat. Of course, Ruby got pinned, like we all called was going to happen.
Yeah.
But it was the aftermath what was more important, really.
It was that was an okay match.
Yeah, it was an okay match. But like we said, Saraya didn't need to be in there. It could have just been a singles match.
What was really, because we watched it together, weren't we? We were seeing him attack a neck and we were taking the jokes like, oh yeah, she's not gonna be happy about that. Which I bet she wasn't. But we tapped her neck. Christ.
But yeah, afterwards, Ruby's upset and then she pushes Saraya and Tony out the ring, but then she super kicks Jamie Hayter and attacks Britt, and she joins them. What they call the freelancers. That's what they call the freelancers.
I don't think she's joined them because.
Well, yeah, she has. She got the spray paint with them, and yeah.
Yeah, but I don't. That's not necessarily. Maybe she.
And then there was a video backstage on Twitter with all three of them. So yeah, she's definitely joined them.
What made them? I can't have anything. That's kind of.
Unfortunately.
It's all your fault, Jamie. Making me watch wrestling.
I'm not the booker.
I was out, Jamie, and then you were mentioning AEW. You were saying Moxley, and then you dragged me back.
Oh, I'm responsible. Hey, you had a good year out of it. You got to see CM Punk come back.
Yeah, I had a good 2 years. Wasn't just you. It was the snowman as well.
Yeah, true.
Mr. White Christmas. I'm such a fucking con.
Moxley should have trolled everyone and came in all white gear with bleached blonde hair. You're gonna bleed, Moxley. I feel like you're planning to bleed.
Oh my god, that'd be so
He needs to calm down on it, man. He really does. Like, I'm still a fan of the guy, but it's like, I don't want to watch your matches anymore. I know what it's gonna be. There's no surprise. Like, it's just, it's blood for the sake of it.
I get who he is, characters. He's the guy is just gonna fight, isn't he? He's gonna beat you up. He likes violence for violence sake. You know what I mean? But like, you've been that character for 3+ years. Do you not think it's a time to change?
Thinking back to the first 2 years, he didn't bleed this much. He didn't. No way. I don't remember bleeding this much. So what's happened? No. Is it because he got more money? Like, he feels like he has to do it. Like, I don't understand. Like,
I think because he feels like he's the guy, isn't it? He's the guy, and he feels the blood's the thing that he liked seeing it. He thought it was cool. But
so
I think
he feels like people want to see the blood, so he just does it all the time.
Yeah, but I think he forgets, like, the reason why he liked it is because it didn't happen as often. So he thinks, if it happens more, people are going to love it more. Not realizing that there needs to be a balance.
It definitely needs a balance, and there's no balance right now.
You know what I mean? That and, the director and cameraman need to absolutely get fucking fired.
Yeah, definitely.
Was it you who said, when Tony actually, go back to the previous match, Tony starts like breaking up a camera?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe it's that camera guy. It's that camera guy that keeps zooming in the Mox's blading. That got me. That got me through the rest of that pay-per-view. I through most of work today.
I don't know why, but I thought Eddie Kingston was going to attack Hangman after Revolution. Well, apparently he's only on ROH now, isn't he, Eddie Kingston?
Well, he's just going to be on there. He doesn't want to work with children. He's old, he's beaten up, he's tired as fuck.
Speaking of Moxley, Hangman versus Moxley, Hangman won Texas Death Match in California. And of course there was a lot of blood. I think Moxley was bleeding in the 2 minutes into the match or something like that. So
yeah. I skipped through it and then Hangman got the win. Like, okay, then this is the end of the feud, right?
Okay. It should be, hopefully.
And then suddenly Cassidy and Moxley are fighting Silver and Reynolds tonight, so that's not going to be the end of it.
Unless they just move Hangman away, like I said.
They can't. It's the best play for them. To have Hangman be relevant, he needs to go for the trios belts.
what do I call that, California death match. Exactly. Like, I know people say, oh, would they made the match official in Texas? Yeah, but so what? You weren't in Texas, and what makes it a Texas death match anyway?
I think Jim Cornette said that there's more like rest spots in a Texas death match.
Ref spots.
Rest spots, yeah.
Rest or ref?
Rest.
But that still don't make. So what? Texas has more rest spots. Like I don't know.
I'm just quoting Cornette. I could be wrong.
I know you are. Yeah, I'm just trying to understand. Like, if they
yeah,
had like Texas flags around, or they were wearing like cowboy hats or something, I don't understand. But
if they were fighting in the desert in a saloon and a guy was shooting.
Oh yeah, cowboy Hangman's new theme. It's Ghost Riders in the Sky, innit? He licensed another song. That's his new theme. So Tony's just, you know, yeah, but he's just throwing out the money for these licensed songs, isn't it?
Maybe it's not that expensive.
It might not be. Austin, welcome to the stream. How's it going, mate? But yeah, man, too much blood. Like, it don't mean anything every single week. You just see it all the time. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah, no, and you know, from what I could see of the match, it didn't look like it was that great a match.
No. Wardlow beat Samoa Joe for the TNT title, which, you know, I hope Joe doesn't get relegated just to ROH. I still want to see him on Dynamite, but I feel like this is what's going to happen. Unless he comes out tonight, like I said, cost Wardlow a match.
There's always, you know, Jeff seems to be coming back soon, probably, since he's all his DUI stuff seems to be rushing.
I hope not. I'm a fan of Jeff Hardy as well, but keep him away from the ring at this point. It's not going to do anyone any good.
Even against Joe, you know.
No. I know that was great in WWE, yeah, but you can't use that line again. Come on.
Yeah, but there's many lines you could use, you know. Act like you're in court and shut the fuck up and listen to your lines. And you'd have Matt there as well. It'd be bad, but it'd be funny as fuck, though.
I really don't have any interest in seeing the Hardy Boys anymore. I am a fan of Jeff Hardy still, even after all this shit, but there's no point anymore. Like, they're broken down. They're not the same people anymore. Like, just move on.
When you let them do such dangerous shit, they kill themselves. Like, are you even a fan? Are you even a good booker? Are you even like a good boss? And you're like, you know what? I'm gonna put these old men who clearly should be doing these things in these positions, doing these things they clearly should be, because that sounds like the best idea I have.
Yeah. Tag team match. The Guns still won, kept the titles. But, my god. Excalibur, 2 minutes into this match, he goes, Orange Cassidy is the hottest singles wrestler in AEW. And I'm like, huh? How he's got the most momentum? He's the fucking All-Atlantic champion. That's like the bottom fucking title.
Yeah, but I think that's more of like, you know, he's really loved by the fans. You know, he gets a lot of like pops by them. He probably does a lot of good money work. He probably sells a lot of merch. You know, don't know about the figures.
I'm not too sure about the figures.
I think that's Excalibur pushing Orange because that's what Tony wants him to do.
Yeah, but then when you actually think about it, you're like, there's no way Orange is like.
Well, he's used a lot.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He's pushed a lot, and I like the guy. Like I said, boys, like even Dynamite last week, he had 2 matches, didn't he? Beat Big Bill, and then he won the fucking Battle Royale with Danhausen.
Bad idea. And this match was awful, in my opinion.
Yeah, because like we said, like, what is it? It's not even Tornado, is it? It's 2 members of a team inside the ring. Everyone else is just outside, and it's like,
that's the tag in. And then I'm like, and I swear to God, there was 6 more. We're like, who's the fuck is in charge?
True. Yeah, and then we're like, who's the legal man? And clearly, no one knows.
Because they've done this before, where they've had this issue.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That was just a normal tag match for fucking Billy Gunn to come in and step in and go, where the fuck are we going? End this match.
True. Yeah.
So, yeah, no, I don't. No more. Unless it's a tornado, unless all men are in the ring. No more of that bullshit. It's really, really awkward.
It really is.
In theory, it should make sense, but it doesn't. Because it's like, well, then, like, you've got to now do something to get you in the corner so that the other guys can tag in.
They should have it 1 member of each team, so it's a 4-way, but there's 4 on the outside as well. That's what it should do.
Yeah, that would be the only way I'd accept it. And who got the pin?
The Guns pinned Danhausen, I think.
Right. Now, this annoys me because I wanted I still like the Acclaim. So it's like, what are the Acclaim gonna do? You don't have anything for them to take unless you go for the trios.
True, but I feel like the Acclaim are that over. They don't need the titles at this point.
I know, but like they should have titles. Like, you know what I mean? Like if they're not hot stick, they should have a
thing
belt.
that happened after this, which we'll talk about now, was the best part of the show. FTR
Oh yeah,
returned, didn't they?
100%,
So
like 150%. This is the way you need to go. But I personally think the Gun should have won here for the first time at the belt.
Yeah, maybe.
Because you are not. You are what? For 4 or 5 weeks away from whatever you're gonna do in terms of like the big match with FTR and the Guns, aren't you? Realistically.
Yeah, and plus it would have gave the Acclaimed an excuse, wouldn't it? Because they would have lost in a multi-man tag team match instead of,
You know what I mean?
I'm drinking water. I don't know what Dylan. What are you drinking?
I'm drinking water. Yeah.
Yeah, we're both drinking water. Yeah. This ain't
Not
vodka.
that,
Don't worry.
not that water that MJF threw in that little kid.
No, not some tequila, which we need to talk about in a bit. Well, talk about it now because the main event,
I wasn't
match 1
finished
hour.
with the tag match, but okay.
Oh, go on. Oh, yeah, go on. I thought you was. Carry on. Go on.
No, I was just saying, like, you know, lost my train of fucking thought.
The Acclaims should have. No, the Gun should have won it.
Yeah, the Gun should have won here because, you know, like you said, you're 5 to 6 weeks away from whatever main event you're gonna have to feud at. So, you still are in a sense as well. Because you're gonna have you 1 or 2 singles matches between Austin and Dax and how, you know what I mean, they're gonna do singles and they're gonna do maybe 1 or 2 tag matches where there's an
Wait, really... did you say 5 or 6 weeks?
Yeah.
Well, remember, FTR's contracts are up in April, so they got 3 weeks, I guess.
Unless they've actually signed for a new contract.
Oh yeah. If they win the titles, they're definitely re-signed. But
yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, because like what you got in April. Like, because you don't have a pay-per-view set up, because you should. Well, I guess maybe this week or next week they'll start promoting it. But like in the sense of like in the past, I don't remember them having anything major in April, have they?
No, they had a TV special, I think, but that's it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like no TV special, no like one-off special, or whatever. Realistically, from past, and why would?
But then again, they don't even need a TV. They could just have it as the main event of Dynamite, can't they? In a way, just build up to it.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, but I think really deserves a pay-per-view kind of thing. You know what I mean? This is.
But that's the problem with AEW, and it's every 3 months the pay-per-view. There's no way you can drag this out for 3 months.
Oh God, no! I wouldn't say so. That's why I'm saying, like, what's the next special? Is it Battle Beach? Is it Clash of fucking Titans? Let's do lunch, whatever.
Let's do lunch.
I'm just spitting shit out because you know what I mean, like that because you've got a good couple matches. You've really got to build up FTR, you know, winning single matches and having the Guns interrupt and vice versa. Obviously, you've got to have the Acclaimed versus FTR in terms of like, oh, we don't want to give up this, you know, our run at the titles. You know, we beat yous.
Yeah.
We gain your contenders and go after it.
I think the Acclaimed, like you said, I think Acclaimed and Billy Gunn probably go for the trios.
Yeah, but I'm saying like in the next either next week or the week after, the Acclaimed should have a match with FTR saying, look, we're not ready to give up our, you know, we're not giving up the fight for the titles yet. So we'll fight you for your tender, whatever you've got, we'll wrestle you for that. You know what I mean? And FTR will go, yeah, sure, we'll take it on. You know, we like you guys, let's do it. You know, just be like a nice, normal, non-heel, face-to-face match. Obviously, FTR win, proving like they're ready, and this helps give the Acclaimed a nice sort of clean break from, because you know they lost it in a fucking 4-way tag match. It didn't feel right.
True. Yeah, it didn't feel. But thankfully, they didn't get pinned. It would have been worse if they got pinned. But yeah, main event, Iron Man match 1 hour, which I skipped through. We both did, didn't we? I can't watch a match for an hour. I don't care who it is. That's just too long.
No, I don't think I could do it as a kid. I didn't have the attention span.
No. But obviously the main thing about this, people talk about the kid inside the crowd spot where MJF threw. It was water at first, but apparently it was tequila inside the kid's face.
I think it really was water. They just saved tequila to build up him being a dick.
Yeah, probably. That's
what I was thinking. I'm like,
well,
that's not his fault whether he threw tequila or not. He doesn't know what's in his glass. So it's like the idea like he shouldn't be thrown it anyway.
Yeah, he shouldn't. I think he did cross the line with that, to be honest, especially to a kid. But you know, they made it right. They took him backstage. He got to meet Hobbs and all that.
He was more of a champ than the actual champ was. Like I was loving it. Oh my god, that was so good.
But the match, they were both bleeding. It was tied 3-3, and it went to sudden death. Didn't it?
Oh, bastard!
Right in the middle, right in the middle of the shot.
You want to carry on?
Was it you who said that? Yeah, they had Shivani, didn't he, on commentary for like 5 minutes. Like, yeah, okay, and he's walking down. It's like, why don't you just tell the announcer, Justin Roberts?
Yeah, but like the fact that he's there for 10 minutes, going, wait, 1 minute, Excalibur. Shut up, Excalibur. Excalibur, you took me again. I'm gonna slap you. What's that? All right, okay. Because Tony went, actually, we're gonna continue this to sudden death. And you just go and tell them. Wait, what?
What? I can't hear you. What?
What was that, Tony? Tony's father, you deaf bastard! It's sudden death. All right, I got it. Maybe like because I don't think Thingy at ringside is mic'd up, is it? To like headset it up.
Well, he has something inside his ear, but I don't know if he's
no,
that's backstage or not.
Like protected, because it's death loud, like an ear protection.
Maybe, yeah.
Or like I don't know. I know what you think it is. I don't know whether it is that. But like if it's there just to make him look like again. But like,
technically, he should have a line to backstage, shouldn't he? He should be able to hear in case anything goes wrong. Or
I definitely think like sending Tony Schiavone there was so that it's like, oh, it's Tony Schiavone giving like MJF the bad news. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true. But it's just
like that was stupid. And then the balls ref just, oh my god, in the shot, in the way.
I know.
And do people still like him? Do they still?
Some people do, yeah.
Well, yeah, and I don't mean AEW, I mean the Glue Eaters. Like, are they still raving about him?
Yeah, they still love him. They still always posting his match with the Invisible Man or whatever the fuck he did and all that shit.
Still the best thing I ever did. Oh, I hate that man. I dislike that man so much.
But yeah, MJF's still the champion.
Yeah, not even. No, I wasn't even fucking finished, man.
Oh, go on, what?
You know, where like that whole bit where he's like, I'm going to DQ you. I'm like, is this still not the Iron Man match? Is it not just gone into overtime?
Oh, yeah, and he's like, you use that, I'll DQ. He's like, go ahead. Go ahead and use the belt.
He doesn't win by DQ, he doesn't gain the belt.
No, Brian doesn't, no.
So, like, is it still an Iron Man match where the DQ... Well, if he DQs him, then doesn't think he'd get the win.
That's what I was confused about. They should have explained it. Or the commentary team should have been like,
Yeah, no. If he DQ'd MJF, then
Brian would get a point.
Brian would get the point, and then I think that was it. It was to the point. It wasn't like an extra 30 minutes or 20 minutes. It was.
Yeah, it was whoever gets the next fall. That's what they said.
Yeah. All right.
Which means pinfall or submission. It don't mean DQ, so he wouldn't have won the title anyway. I don't think.
Yeah, even like that doesn't make sense. Yeah, either way. And then he had the ring. It's like, oh. And then he hit with the. I was with Nathan on this. I'm like,
Tony Schiavone acted like he was receiving orders for a Burger King drive-thru.
I have 2 number 9. Yeah. Number 6. Someone cut that. Like you can see. He cracked it. So, but yeah. There's big smoke. 2 number 9. Number 6. No. 2 number 24. Live soul.
But yeah, we might as well talk about the media scrum at MJF. You want to talk about it with the fucking pickles?
That was the only thing I watched. The pickle thing was amazing because it was Clay. A shout at it, and then CM Punk. And then he's coming in with the crutches and he's yelling at everyone. And then the way he responds, like all the reporters are like, such a good thing, so good. I don't care what anyone says. This is heel. This is prime heel. It's so funny. And the pickles thing really got me. Like, why was it pickles? Like, that's such like a weird like thing to eat, like a weird snacky food.
Well, it's still. I guess it's more healthier than eating cupcakes on the fucking stage or whatever.
I don't know because like I don't like during the train like they don't eat sugar and all that to like build up muscle mass. Like after it, he was just.
Yeah, but also he just wrestled an hour, didn't he? So he probably wanted,
Yeah, he wanted the sugar rush, didn't he?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I've never really tried prickles, to be honest. I don't know whether I would like them or not.
Same here, but
you wouldn't, Jamie.
Yeah, I know I wouldn't. I know.
It'd be a healthy thing.
But hopefully this,
teasing the Punk thing. I don't know. Like, he just kept fucking about with him.
Yeah, but hopefully this is him teasing Punk coming back because we all hoping for Punk to come back.
How many times did he mention? He mentioned like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, the people that he beat. Yeah, he mentioned Punk a few times.
I loved it because all the attention was on MJF. I need to rewatch it so that I can then focus on Tony's reactions. Because I don't know. I think the camera sort of halves him out, so it's more on MJF. Because I wasn't focused on Tony Khan's reactions. So
Yeah, I don't think it wasn't the same as the Punk
he was like
one.
this, from what I remember. And he talk about the kid. Oh yeah, he came back. Tyrone, the kid, he came backstage. And, nice and all. He was more of a champ than a real champ. It's just MJF eating the pickle. It's such a fucking good heel team. I don't know what you have to say about it. Like, that was the best. I only watched that and the Ricky Starks.
Yeah, no, MJF. I mean, I'd say he crossed the line with throwing the thing at the kid, but apart from that, he's still probably my favorite thing about this company.
Would he have crossed the line if he threw at like an adult? That would have been a normal thing, wouldn't it? Like, I think it's just because it's a kid.
No, I still think Liquid's
many
still a little bit.
wrestlers
Like,
have thrown.
Tearing signs and stuff is one thing, but like throwing an actual drink inside someone's face, that's
Yeah,
it'd be like spitting
at
him as well. Like that shouldn't, you shouldn't be spitting at him. You know what I mean?
No, I'd cross the line at spitting because it's just the hygienic. But
Yeah,
the beer and the alcohol throwing, I think it was planned, to be honest.
Well, people were saying that because the kid had like a big, massive jacket on, so people this was planned, but I don't know.
Yeah, because and why would his mum have it was like a big cup of tequila, like in glass? Don't they like do it in small glass? Like you've seen FTR,
Yeah,
you've seen FTR's podcast, you see how he drinks it.
Yeah.
You don't drink a big fucking bottle of tequila. Like if they should have said vodka, and I would have been alright. That makes sense. Who do you think
is going to be his next opponent, MJF? I think it's going to be Hangman, to be honest, but
no,
Adam Cole.
Cole. What's Cole doing? Cole's coming back soon.
Yeah, Cole's coming back soon. I
generally think Adam Page is going to be working with Alex and Silver because you've got to. Because I think Adam Page, his run for the title is done. Like, it's just done.
True. And not just that, like, MJF would obliterate him on the mic. Like, can you imagine the back and forth between Hangman and MJF?
It wouldn't be a back and forth. It'd just be MJF talking. Like, MJF actually had to do the talking for Hangman.
Yeah, true.
He had to get Silver out to help him.
But it would be a great match in ring, don't get me wrong, because Hangman is a good wrestler, but in terms of, like,
because his my train of thought with Hangman, realistically, is him and Alex. They beat the Blackpool Combat Club. They go for a trios run. They beat whoever. They then eventually go against House of Black, win the titles. Then guess who decides?
we want our titles back. Yeah.
Why don't you just give them back to us and be a good pal? And then that ends that fucking whole saga, which it needs to have a fucking nicely tightly bow because it's been left hanging for so long. Like I don't.
I'd be fine with him just moving on. I don't need a resolution to that story. I don't care, to be honest.
I do, because I really want to see Silver and Reynolds absolutely outshine the Young Bucks.
But they're not going to allow that. They're not.
Look, you can say, because they're going to have to. They're not going to beat them. They're not going to beat them for the titles. If that's the way. If that's what happens, then Tony has just absolutely gone full Frosty Snowman on them.
True.
He is Mr. Freeze.
But yeah, wrapping up. I'm excited to see where FTR go. I'm hoping Punk's back in the next month or whatever. But
yeah.
In terms of match card tonight, there's not much to get hyped for, is there? Apart from the Wardlow match, really.
That's why we're not watching AEW tomorrow. We're going to watch the new Scream.
Oh yeah, we're going to watch the new Scream, which I'm excited for. Can't wait for that, man. Hopefully,
what's your favorite scary movie, Jamie? What's your favorite scary movie? Should we end with a question? Should we end with asking everyone that?
What, should I go with a serious answer or a meme answer? Halloween.
Alright. What's your meme answer? Don't say fucking Bamba. Yeah, well, you know mine.
Go on, Dylan, give us your prediction for Scream. Who's the killer?
It's someone you know what? I think it's someone in the poster.
They did that last year. You can't do that again.
No, it's someone in the poster. I don't think they're in the poster. I think it's just some random dude. I think it's a fan of
the stab films or whatever.
No, I think a fan of the killings. You know what I mean? Like a groupie for the Ghostface persona, per se.
Oh yeah, maybe.
I really hope they're not actually connected to anyone. Like I said, it's just some random guy that I forget the fucking names of the characters have decided to go to New York to find the killer because he's clearly doing this to get our attention. He's like, no, I'm not. You've just stumbled across me.
My hope is Stu's back And this one could be, like you said, it could be like someone who's hired as well. Like Stu's hired him, and then the next one gets revealed that Stu's been the mastermind. But apart from that, like, I just hope it's not another boyfriend or something.
It'll be really cool though. Like they kill him, but he's like they kill the killer at the end. And he's clearly on the phone to someone. And they answer it, and he's like, "Who's this?" And it's Stu on the other end.
Oh yeah, and that's how they end it.
Yeah, it's like he like goes, "I've been waiting to speak to you. I'm a big, I was best friends with your dad."
And you could have a scene with like someone picking up the phone, it's a woman, you don't know who it is, and the Stu says hello Sydney, and they end it there. So you don't technically see Sydney, but it's teased that she's coming back because she's not in this one.
I don't think Sydney should come back. I think that character.
Well, if you bring Stu back, you have to bring Sydney. Like, it don't make sense, does it? Otherwise.
Well, it does because like
her character's gone.
So I think I just don't care. Like I didn't really care for her. Like she wasn't really that much of an important aspect in the.
No, yeah, I agree. It's time to move on from her, but
no, but I like the idea that Stu's on the phone. And he's like, "Oh, she's like, who's this?" He goes, "Oh, I was best friends with your dad. How do you not know me?" And that's a better line than "Hello, Sydney."
Yeah, but you want best friends with your dad. Oh, you mean Sam? Sam's on the phone.
Yeah, Sam picks up the phone.
Right, you said Sydney. I was wondering what you
No,
meant.
I'm saying like Hello, Sydney's not a good line. I think Sam picking up the phone and goes, "Oh, she's like, who's this?" It's like, "Oh, I'm surprised you don't know me. I was best friends with your dad."
Yeah, and then leads to this number 7.
Like, come on, like that line. I think that's a really good line. They don't use that. They don't use a variation of him sort of saying, like, if that doesn't happen, they really missed the trick.
True, but hopefully it's good. I'm a bit excited for it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's going to
someone else is excited to go out.
Oh yeah, he can't. He's been excited for an hour. Okay, now. Impatient. That's going to do it for tonight's stream, everyone. Make sure you like and subscribe if you're new. Check out Dylan's social links down below. We'll be live again next Wednesday for Dynamite. Until then, peace out. And